Welcome back to Eye of the Desert. Shari Belafonte celebrating a significant birthday, and she's doing it in a big way, and she's inviting a lot of people to come out and help her celebrate and also give money for a very, very good cause. Shari, great pleasure to have you in the program.
Very good to be here. Thank you very much.
We spent a little time together on the golf course during the Sinatra Invitational the last couple of years.
Very little time. Because if you've seen me play golf, it's not a pretty picture.
Hey, your team just won.
My team actually, you know, what's funny, because Beverly Johnson, of course, is a good friend, and she ran
she's a good golfer.
Event. She's a really good golfer. Anne-Marie Johnson's a friend who's an actress and model and now a political person that's also a good golfer. Bev Patterson, who's a good friend of mine, also a good golfer. I patted my team.
Hey, you take ringers.
And it's a
that's
scramble.
What you do.
And if you play a scramble, you know, all you have to do is show up and look good and like have a couple of putts.
Well, let's talk about, well, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are we 60th birthday?
It's the big 6-0, yes.
No,
it's my 20th anniversary of my 40th birthday.
There you go. That's perfect.
Exactly, right.
You've had a tremendous career spanning many, many years, 300 and some odd magazine covers.
I was going to say 300 and some odd years is what it feels like, but yeah, a lot of magazine covers. A Hotel, of course, people know me from Hotel. Those people that are old enough to remember Hotel.
I remember Hotel.
Did a lot of commercials, did guest starring roles on TV. But I've always been a photographer. I was a photographer first. My grandmother gave me my first camera when I was 4 years old. So people who know me know that I've been a photographer, but a lot of people who didn't know, they went, really? And you take pictures? But I have taken pictures for a long time. I've had quite a few gallery shows. A very good friend of mine, Laurie Weitz, has been the curator for my shows here at Gallery 446, which is where we are, which is 446 South Indian Canyon.
And that's where the party's going to take place tomorrow
That's where the
evening.
event is tomorrow. I've always done landscapes and travel shows, but this time, both my gallery owners in New York and Dimitri, who runs the gallery here, said, let's do some faces. And I said, you know, I've worked with the best, with Richard Avedon and Francesco Scafullo and Greg Gorman. And I said, I can't compete with those guys. I said, there has to be a theme. So I came up with the idea of doing goofy faces. So these are all these great people that have said, yeah, all right, I'll give you my goofiest face.
These are fantastic.
And the idea is I want to get great goofy faces, compile them into a book. It's all about sort of telling people how we are all, you know, very similar, because this is all about for the Lili Claire Foundation, which is for children with neurogenetic conditions like autism, Down syndrome, Williams syndrome.
So in order to be in the book, and you're going to be taking pictures at the event tomorrow night, but there's a special donation that will allow you to make a goofy face and be in the book with you.
That's right. If you make a decent enough donation, and if your picture is great, and we'll take a couple of them, then I want to get you in that book. And ultimately, we'll put the book together in the next couple of months, and part of the proceeds will go to the Lili Claire Foundation.
And how long have you been working with the Lili Claire Foundation?
I've been with them for about 15 years now. Sam
so
and
obviously
I,
something that's near and dear to you.
My husband and I, we have a niece who's autistic. But you know, when I was young, I was Asperger's and weird and crazy, and also attention deficit hyperactive. But it is something that's been near and dear to my heart for all my life. So,
well, let's put up the information for the event at Gallery 446. On 446 South Indian Canyon tomorrow evening from 6 to 9. It is free, but they will be soliciting donations for the Lili Claire Foundation. Obviously a very good cause. And stop by, wish Shari a happy 60th birthday.
That's right.
And help out a very, very good cause.
So come to see us first and then go see Maria's movie.
There you go. You can get it all in. Everything happens in the right time frame. So it works out perfectly. Great pleasure to have you on the show.
And you're going to give me your goofy face before I leave, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Most people say this is my goofy face. My thanks to Shari Belafonte on the program.